Today's lesson, 6.1 plus, will be verifying whether a point is a solution. Okay, so the last 2 days we've talked about graphing and the different types of solutions we can get. So here, today, we want to know, given a point and a set of system of equations, so two equations, we want to see if that point that we're given is an actual solution to the two equations that we're given. So we're going to take, like, let's say, -4 comma 23, and we're going to plug the x in for your equation and the y in to that same equation and check to see if it's in a solution. So meaning both sides are equal to one another. If they are, then we check the other one, and if they are, then it is a solution. Okay? So we need to have both equations make it so that they're equal when we plug this point in. Okay? If one of them doesn't work, then it's not a solution. Okay? So it may be a solution to one, but it may not be for the other. So just to show you what we're doing, so if I have y equals 15 minus 2x, and these are my two equations right here, okay? So I plug in x in for the x part, the y in for the y part, okay? So x is right here, so it goes in for this part, so -4, and the y, 23, goes in for the y. So then from there, now I want to simplify both sides if I have to. One side may not have anything to simplify, but I still want to make it so I have one number equaling one number, and if they're the same number, then that means that it is a solution to that equation. Okay, so 23 doesn't have anything to do, so you stays 23. Then on the other side, equals 15. -2 times -4 is +8. 15 plus 8 gives me 23. So now I have two numbers, one on each side. 23 does equal 23, so it works. Now I have to check the other equation. So y equals 12 plus x. So that means that I'm going to plug in both numbers. So the -4, let's use a different color. -4 goes in for the x, so -4, and then the 23 goes in for the y. Sorry for the confusion there. And then now I want to simplify just like before. So 23 equals 12 plus a -4, which is going to be 8. So does 23 equal 8? Nope. So it does not work. So we say no. -4 comma 23 isn't a solution because it doesn't satisfy the equation y equals 12 plus x. So that would be your y naught. Okay? Let's try another one. So letter B says 10 comma -2. So I want to plug in my points. So for the first one, now here remember before when we were graphing we had to solve for y. Here it doesn't matter if it's solved for y or not. Okay? I can still plug these in and do the same thing. So I make my parentheses. 10 is my x, -2 is my y. So I've simplified now. So 10 plus 3 times -2 is -6. And then 10 plus -6 is 4. So 4 does equal 4, so this one works. Now I have to try the other one. Okay? So parentheses -8 plus 2 times parentheses. Okay? So -2 and 10 in for your respective variables. Now I want to simplify. So negative 2 equals negative 8. Now inside the parentheses it says 10 minus 7, so I say 3 would be 10 minus 7. Then 2 times 3 would get me 6. And now negative 8 plus 6 gets me negative 2. Negative 2 equals negative 2, so that is a correct answer, or it satisfies that equation. So that means 10 comma negative 2 is a solution. Okay? And that's all I'm asking you to do. So take the point that they give you, plug it into both equations to see if they both satisfy them. If they do, then it is a solution. If it's not, if it doesn't fit one of them, then that means that it's not in a solution, and then you have to state the reason why, kind of like what we did in letter A. Okay? Have fun.